Ladies and gentlemen, gentlemen and ladies, all fly nerd and nerdettes, you are now into one of the greatest shows on earth. WFNG Fly Nerd Radio.
Buck, 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 boy,
AC alone have a song called "The Greatest Show on Earth." I think I'm just going to snatch that because that's one of my favorite songs. If you ever listen to AC alone, All Balls Don't Bounce, there's a song called "Greatest Show on Earth," and he will show you how to rap because that particular record is crazy with styles. But anyway,
Yeah.
ladies and gentlemen, we are the Fly Nerd Group. I am Cosmo Galactus FNIC.
And I am Amby Warhol, the iconoclast of pop culture and your favorite full ghetto alchemist.
And you are in the place to be. We are the Fly Nerd Group. We are hosting this magnificent event today. And let's
Fantastic
get into it,
voyage.
brother. Let's get into it, brother. How you doing?
I'm fantastic. I'm fantastic. I got my homie in the background. Just a friendly reminder to all those people who don't know. The revolution will not be televised.
Nah,
It
nah,
will not be
nah,
televised.
nah, nah.
So don't be a zombie. Don't be a
Yeah, don't
zombie.
be a zombie. Don't be a zombie and get popped up. Pop, 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 pop.
One to the head,
What?
one to the heart.
Zombies? Zombies? Oh, we'll get you in the leg. I'll shoot you in the leg because I want to torture you, nigga. Now you dead already. I'm about to pull out the blade and the axe and rip off your skull, bro. Like, nah, we back into it. We back into it.
Let's. You said rip off your skull.
Hey yo, I've been playing a lot of motherfucking Resident Evil lately, man. Requiem.
That's.
We
Oh
back in
yes,
business. We back in business. Nah, man, we back in business. I
it's good.
can't
It's
wait
good.
to a zombie. I can't wait till I see a bunch of zombies.
So zombies. There's three different types of zombies, right?
Yeah,
So there's the Walking Dead zombies.
right.
Then, which I guess technically are the Resident Evil zombies, which go back to the old school zombies of the George Romero.
They're the lower level, I would say, NPC
Yeah,
level.
basics. But then you got like the World War Z zombies, which is like
Yeah,
mm,
smarter, faster.
fast.
Yeah,
Then you got the Zack Snyder zombies,
yeah.
the
That's
alpha
that.
zombies, and then they start to develop their own little culture and hierarchy of power structures and etc.
Right.
But the real zombies that we overlook are the everyday people that we see walking down the street.
There you go. We living
And
in Resident Evil.
right, that's not our listeners. You know what I'm saying? That's not our listeners. Our listeners are the people who are aware socially and pay attention.
Right.
They know what's going on. But the zombies are the people who are blindly moving through the world and accepting whatever they're given, and they only consume. They just consume. They don't
Yeah.
they don't discern, they don't make any choices. All their choices are given to them by the media, by Umbrella Corporation, you know what I'm saying? All their choices are given to them by Umbrella. It's all chemical stimuli, you know what I'm saying, to feed your dopamine addiction.
Get all charged up, geeked
You
up.
know?
Now you want the product.
Now
The
you now
product.
right, now you ready for something
Yeah.
and you don't know what to do because you don't even know what you want. You don't even know what you want.
And
Think about it.
that's yeah.
We got right now DC is doing this thing, Marvel's doing this thing. We had a whole phase where everybody hated Marvel. Okay, cool. But notice from the beginning when they first announced to now how the tables have turned for Marvel. Suddenly, everybody cheering Marvel on again. But nothing has really happened
And
except for Wonder Man coming out.
nothing. Wonder Man was a savior, and I guess this big hype about Doomsday, which we talked about it before, but everyone is just waiting for Marvel. And hey man, hey, oh, Daredevil is this month as well. So
Yeah,
yeah, Marvel,
Daredevil started.
Marvel on the good side. Oh, again, it's like
Everybody, right?
okay,
Everybody liking Marvel right now.
hey, we good.
But but on the DC side, nothing bad has happened.
Nothing,
Nothing bad
nothing.
has happened yet.
Nah,
This Lantern series, which for me looks amazing, it's
look
grounded, it's
crazy
gritty.
dope. And I'm telling you right now, before we even get into this conversation, we're looking at the pre-qualified. They up for nomination for Fly Nerd Certified, man.
Yeah, they are.
This looks fucking awesome. I don't give a fuck what you people were saying. And let me pull out my notes on you niggas. Let me pull out my notes since he brought it up.
Yeah,
Pull out my
man.
notes on you niggas
While you
because look,
pulling out
man.
some notes, let's set the stage. So all we got was a teaser, and for the last few months, it was a teaser which showed Hal and John in a car. Hal puts the ring on the dashboard and then jumps out the car and leaves John in the car as the car goes off a cliff.
Mm-hmm.
That alone is like, whoa.
Okay, what's going on here?
Right. We know that Hal is training John.
Yeah, yeah.
We also know that while Hal was one of the greatest lanterns, John is the lantern. But seeing him being trained by Hal is interesting because they're different. Hal is a wild card. John is very methodical. He's very structured. He's military. He's military in a different way where he's Air Force. You know what I'm saying? Totally different mindsets. It's like a Marine versus a pilot. It's like Tom Cruise versus, the dude, the big dude, big stoic ass Arnold Schwarzenegger in Commando. It's not going to work out. So yeah, so we got that little trailer. Now we're at a point where they released the first full examples, like kind of showing
full teaser trailers, 2 minutes at least.
And we've got nothing but complaints about nothing.
So this brings into I'm back with my notes. Now the average Joe could turn on their camera or get on their phone and spew opinions about something that they really don't know what the fuck they talking about. These are empty complaints, and this shit can be an issue because these are real things and real cinema and real things that we're watching. And I'm like, whoa. I'm looking at the wide camera angles. They're investigating something, and they're investigating something big. And I want to see what the fuck, the way the camera is panning all the way down and seeing this landscape, seeing these landscape
with the hole,
shots.
With the crater.
Yeah, with the hole, with the crater. You see the motel sign slash. So either they find something big or something powerful that could take out big shit. We got to remember what we're in. This is the DC universe, and these are Green Lanterns investigating shit. It's True Detective style. So the camera and HBO is doing it the way they do a True Detective story, except it's just superheroes. What fucking imbeciles would fucking disagree with this shit? Are you stupid? These motherfuckers was complaining, and I call this nitpicking at this point. One nigga said, this dude, and the same complaint was even from our own camp, bro. This dude ain't flying and he ain't glowing green.
They ain't show no powers in the video. They
didn't show no powers. So when Hal did fly in the scene, he wasn't covered with the green aura, and that's been a big complaint, saying that Green Lanterns always fly with the green aura wrapped around them. That's not actually true.
It's not.
In the cartoon, they could do it, but in the comic book, he flew on his own. The aura was even invisible, and sometimes it was green. It depends on the illustrator and the fucking storyteller who's telling the motherfucking story. It wasn't significant.
It's not canon that he has to glow green.
And in addition to, you've seen Guy fly and use his ring and shit already. So what the fuck are we doing here? You know what I mean? Like you seen James Gunn show the Green Lantern in action in the Superman movie that everyone was praising. The same people was praising. Mm-hmm. What kind of world we in, man? Where you motherfuckers just complain, and it's like a streamlined complaint. It's like zombies. It's like the T virus hit the water, and the motherfucker just spread.
Everybody gets infected by the first nibble. Mm-hmm. And it's not even real. Like you say, it's not real complaints. There's a complaint about the fact that his suit was hanging up in the closet, his Green Lantern uniform, and it's like, yo, that's literally a comic panel. That is a literal comic panel where his suit was hanging in the closet for a good reason too. He didn't always have a ring projected suit, and everybody that's basing it off of the Ryan Reynolds movie only know that version of Green Lantern. That's the only time Green Lantern has been live action. Was that
Only
right?
time.
The
Only
only
time.
time was Ryan Reynolds and that brief scene in the Zack Snyder Justice League.
Yeah, that's it.
That's
But
it.
nothing more than that. So that's why I'm saying people saying they should have rebooted it a long time ago. When they have time to do it?
When
After
did they
they,
need to? They do what
after
they do.
that shit flop, you ain't going to put money. Niggas say it, put it out just because.
Unless you're
Like, are you
Sony.
crazy?
Unless you're
Yeah, unless
Sony.
you Sony. They revamping their series. I want to see another.
Already.
I want to see another Madam Web. Let's go.
Dude,
Let's
you
go.
bugging. You
I want
bugging.
to see
Nah,
it.
God.
Oh, I'm
Nah, God.
ready.
Nah, God.
I'm ready. I'm
I
ready for
can't.
Madam
I
Web
can't.
too, man.
I can't even understand. But anyway, yeah, we don't want to go there yet.
I'm
But
sleep.
these fans, and see, we have to be careful. So
See,
let's
niggas don't complain about that. That's obvious shit, right? But
nah,
when
but
it
they want
comes
to
to
complain
like,
about whatever the hype is about.
that's crazy.
It's the hype train. Oh, this is popular, and I'm gonna get likes and attention if I shit on it because I really don't have anything to say at all because I have no knowledge of the source material. I have no information about it, so I'm gonna find
Wouldn't it
things
be
to
hard to
complain.
use a green aura if they was shooting green screen?
That's interesting. I don't. No, I don't think so. I don't think so because what they'll do is they'll shell it, they'll shell shade the background, and then they'll add the green. But the thing is that they don't even have to. It's not up to the viewer to decide what they're going to watch. They just have to watch it and then determine if it's good or not. But a trailer is not. How many times has someone shitted on a trailer and then went to see the movie and afterwards they act like they was one of the biggest supporters?
And that's what's going to happen
That's what's gonna
because I
happen.
guarantee you this show is going to be better than the Penguin show, and the Penguin show is dope.
Was
I have a
good.
lot of fucking high expectations for this show, and I think it's going to deliver. I think you pussy crybaby motherfucker grown men crybabies is going to get slapped the fuck up as usual. You're going to eat your words as usual because
Hundred
this is
percent.
going to deliver. We're going to see Hal. We're going to see fucking John, and they're investigating something that's going to make them go and suit up. So by the end of the series, yes, we're going to see them in full-fledged Green Lanterns. I'm with the train. I'm with it. That's my prediction. Is already Fly Nerd certified just off this. This is a dope shit. So I see all you little pussy-ass little boys watching this shit and don't understand. I think you've been spoiled. I think you niggas forgot how to watch television. I think you niggas just want instant gratification. You want to see something right now. We
Mm-hmm.
talk about trailers and teasers. No one's seen an episode of shit. And these
Mm-hmm.
motherfuckers got all this motherfucking opinions about shit.
About trivial stuff. About
The
trivial
most
stuff.
smallest shit they could find. Without
Yeah.
context or anything, I don't give a fuck why that suit was in the closet. I'm just happy to see the suit.
Yeah, that is even a lantern having a
You
series.
killing the joy out of shit, man. I'm tired of everything that dropped. Invincible season 4 trailer dropped. You know what one of them comics said?
What?
His voice is not the comic book voice.
The comic book voice?
The comic book voice? What the fuck is the comic book voice?
Ooh. So in other words, the voice in their head.
The voice
That's
in
what
your
they're
head.
saying.
So you mean
The
to tell
voice
me
in their
you
head.
typed out this motherfucker don't sound like the voice in your head, and motherfuckers agreeing with this stupid sounding ass shit,
Knowing that they don't
crazy
even
ass
have the
shit.
same voice in their head.
You sound crazy than a motherfucker now, and that's
Fam.
what I'm saying. The shit's getting crazy, and it's going to kill the genre. Because
Well, see, they killed the genre many, many times before, and that's where the danger comes in. So let's go back. Let's rewind for a minute. So before there was streaming, television had this situation where the commercials were geared towards the demographic that was supposed to be watching the show.
Mhm.
Many shows that are now heralded as historic, for example, Firefly. Firefly was a series by Joss Whedon, very much in the veins of Outlaw Star and Cowboy Bebop, but live action. That's what it was like. This show gets canceled because the demographic wasn't watching it. It took a while for people to catch on to it. But by the time people caught on to it, the naysayers and the complainers had already took root. So now, fast forward, then they do a movie called Serenity, which was like a chance to close out the series and finish off the story that they started. So they do Serenity, and Serenity does all right in theaters. But again, the fan base caught on slow. It was a slow burn. And now both of these are considered classics, the series and the film. Everybody, but there was a time where people shitted on this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But then later they like it after they see it.
Mm-hmm.
People shit
And
it.
then it become a cult.
Then it becomes
favorite.
cult favorite, but really
It's
it's
like
a bunch
the
of dick
underdog
riders.
one. Yeah, but it's
It's a bunch of dick
dick
riders
riding shit.
because the same people that get infected with the disdain before something is seen want to be a part of the bandwagon when everybody love it too, so they don't want to be left out. So you got to be the first person to complain and have an opinion on something, and then after everybody else switches and says I love it, you want to be a part of the crew and you want to be a part of the in crowd. But you'll
Nah,
never be a fly nerd.
you
You just
never be
won't.
a fly
Because you're full
nerd.
of
Get
shit.
the fuck out of here. I'm watching all you lame ass niggas. Fuck out my face with that goofy ass shit.
A
Now, I mean,
crazy
just in life
slander
in
name.
general, man. Get the fuck out my face, goofy ass nigga.
Because remember, last year, what was it, 2025 or 2024, when they announced that Robert Downey Jr. was going to be Doom?
Okay.
Do you remember the talk? The audience was, I'm not going to watch that crap. I'm not going to go see it.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody was doing that, and then look what happened now. Now, biggest trailers get all the views. Everybody's now so excited. Y'all should have just waited.
It, talking about it, praising it already.
Now, but you had a chance to do that in the beginning when you should have said nothing. If you had it's better to have no opinion than to just say something to say something.
Just shut the fuck up and just watch the show. Shut
In
the fuck up and watch the show. Ain't no one's doing shit because I'm saying it's getting to a realm of crazy shit. These motherfuckers movies in their heads, they got cartoons, they got a whole series in there.
They got voices in the comics.
And voices in the comics. And now these motherfuckers putting these expectations up here. And when you watch the real shit, it ain't gonna be your expectations because you got the full-fledged movie in your head.
But all you can't
breakdowns.
But check it out. This is a movie in their head, and now one of them can make a movie. Think about that. So now you got an impossible movie in your head because you couldn't put that into reality if you wanted to.
Yeah, exactly.
But then you expect these directors to live out your expectations. And the truth of the matter is, the most important part of movie magic is to go in and be shocked and wild and amazed. If you're trying to predict the whole film and trying to predict every single scene, then you mad, oh, they didn't do this in the movie. No, that was never part of the movie.
Argue with me, said Hulk is in Spider-Man. Didn't you see the leaked trailer? No, I didn't. I don't want to see a leaked trailer. I want
Hulk
to see
was also in Infinity War.
Yeah, so what?
In the last battle, you know what I'm saying?
Like, look, man, that's the thing. I want to be surprised if Hulk in it or not. All right, what Hulk doing in Spider-Man? I want to see all that. All this leaked trailer shit. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit, bro. I give a fuck about when Sony dropped that real trailer. I'm watching it, then I'm back here talking about something that I saw for real. All you niggas is talking maybe this fucking Mr. Rogers neighborhood, man. You niggas make believe niggas, man. Like where the trolley at, man? Where the little trolley and that tiger at? What was that tiger? That little tiger.
Meow 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 like this trailer.
Trolley. Trailer, it was a trolley. The trolley. Remember the trolley and shit? Yeah. Man, niggas on the trolley, man.
Yeah, they on the short trolley. They on the short trolley.
Short trolley, man. You got to see the king and the queen and that little tiger motherfucker, man. Y'all some weirdos with puppets. But anyway.
So yeah, y'all need to cut that out. Y'all need to stop projecting all this toxicity. You know, it's unhealthy. You know, if you're not interested in the trailer, then you should go focus on what you're interested in. Never is it a good idea to spend all your time on something you don't want to see. That's weird shit. Like, focus on what you want to see. There's other movies to see. If you're excited about Mandalorian, maybe you're a Star Wars head, then just go focus on that. But to spend all your time trying to convince other people why they shouldn't like something that they like because you don't like it, that's fuck shit behavior. Yeah, that's fuck shit.
That's a good way to put it.
Like, it's much better. Just focus on what you're interested in and leave the shit that we like to what we like. And that's that. Because I ain't, as much as I don't like Madam Web, I don't spend too much time talking about it at all.
Hey, dude, I don't like that shit, but that shit funny as hell. I talk about that shit all day.
I can't even watch the movie.
It's like putting your head, it's like smashing a person's head in their shit. Like, this is the shit you made. So put your head down, watch it. You motherfuckers. Fuck that. Madam Web is a classic, horrible movie. That's a horrible movie.
I- I-
Like
That's
one of the
wild.
best horrible
It's
movies you
going
ever
down.
going to see in your
It's like
life.
a U-Bow movie. Remember
It's like,
U-Bow movies? That dude's movies was like just bad, but then you couldn't help but watch them and be upset while you like,
oh my
entertaining
God,
by
this is bad.
being upset over that shit. Nah, I can't get through So Madam Web for me stops every time I see that nigga in the fucking forest. And I still don't understand why the nigga stole a spider. It makes no sense.
So somebody just have it.
Like, why you stealing a
Hey
spider?
yo, that nigga, she came. The funniest shit is when she was talking to her boss, and she saw a prediction of her boss down in the ambulance, and she was talking to. She seen the prediction, talk to her boss, and let the nigga walk in and drive the ambulance into what she just predicted and saw. It was like crazy how they
Yeah.
shot that shit.
And it was bad too.
Man,
It was really bad.
it was hilarious. And Mike Epps was the boss, so yeah, Mike Epps died.
Mike Epps was in this movie?
Yeah, he was her boss.
Damn, I didn't make it that far.
Yeah.
I thought I
Telling
saw
man,
that
go
part.
over
I
me.
could have sworn I seen an ambulance scene. That shows how
That
much
shit's
I was
so
I
funny.
was not connected because I don't remember Mike Epps at all.
Yeah,
Was he being silly or was he being serious? Was this a serious Mike Epps?
He was serious. He was being serious.
That's weird. That's even weird. That's like, here, let me make Chris Tucker the president in this new Air Force One movie. Like, no, I don't. Like, I don't
And
wanna
he's
see
serious, Tucker. Hey, what's going
Yeah.
on?
that. Yeah, talking like, no, I don't want to see that. It's all right. I'll pass. It's like, what the
Shout
fuck?
out to rest in peace, Bob Power. Rest in peace, Bob Power, real quick. And
Bob
rest in
Powell.
peace, Reverend Jesse Jackson. He had his ceremony. Everyone came out for that as well. Two legends, two legends in their own way.
Local
Bob
legend.
Power from Chicago. Yeah, both from Chicago.
That's crazy dope.
That's crazy. Everything comes from this city, man.
Chicago over
And
everything.
we the forefront. We're the fucking TVA. Not even the TVA. We like the makers of culture, bro. Like, what Bob Power have done.
Listen, your favorite album was done by Bob Power.
Your
He
favorite
engineered your
albums
favorite albums.
your favorite hip hop albums was crafted and cultivated and shaped and molded by this guy, Bob Power.
He engineered a hip hop sound that is untouchable.
He created the low end theory.
100%.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
And he did the Roots. He did the Roots.
He did Midnight Marauders. He did fucking. Do you want more?
Yeah, because there's a song on there where Black Thought say the mix, Bob Power with the snares and kicks, the fix, rhythmically.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, I didn't know that. See, I didn't know that. I thought he did Illadelph and shit.
He might have been on that too. He was on that too. Like I say, Bob Powers was that guy.
That particular, if he did Things Fall Apart, like that's one of my favorite sonically Roots albums because they was really playing with a lot of like effects and shit on that album. Like Things Fall Apart, particularly like Dynamite, the song Dynamite, for example. Like they went like 32 bars. So like on the 16th bar, their ad libs and voices will start going crazy. Yeah, panning and shit. And it was really a dope effect. And the other song when the music fades out and then it fades back in.
Into the realm, you're bound
Step
to
into
get
the
caught.
realm. Yeah. There was a lot of funky shit that was done with Roots. Things Fall Apart. One of my favorite hip hop albums of all time. 100%. But I don't know if Bob Power was all behind that. I'm probably digressing, but that's still on my list. But anyway. Bob Power did a lot of shit. He worked with Dilla. He was fascinated about Dilla production and sound. And he just the ears, man. You know what I mean? It's a lot of people who put together hip hop that's bigger than the actual artist. You know what I mean?
Correct.
And that's and that's the person who's be behind the scenes sometimes. Cameraman might be the coolest motherfucker in the world. Keeping everything rolling because you know what I mean, but he behind the scenes, you know what I mean. It could be a lot behind the scenes cats, engineers, mixers, DJs, producers, all y'all deserve a shout out because y'all is important just as much or even more than the artists theirself, man. And
Yeah,
kids, you could be engineers, be in the
that
age
is a
now.
craft.
Yeah, that's a craft, man. You could shape and create music sonically and for the world to hear.
You're
Like
in
that's
control
better
of
than just uploading on
frequencies.
you. Yeah, yep, yep.
You in control. You can change the mood of a room based on how you engineer a record. You can invoke emotion. You can cue response from individuals. You can change the world through your engineering. You can make a song sound hype. You can make a song sound melancholy. It could be the same song, but if you engineer it differently and bring certain frequencies up and other frequencies down, that combination of that you choose, that selection becomes a unique fingerprint that impacts the world differently. And that's why people choose the engineers that they choose for their albums because they want a certain result from listening. You was gonna get a certain result from Bob Powers. You're gonna get a certain result from Rashid Hadi.
Right,
You're gonna get different results depending upon who touches your record.
right.
So it's important for y'all that's into music. That's a
And
whole
Heidi
nother
went to
field.
school for that shit.
And you can hear it in his results. You can
Yeah,
hear it in the
went
results.
to
Those
school
are
for that.
like don't go back and y'all need to go back and listen to some of the production that he engineered, the things that he's done to records. There's some really interesting shit going on. And again, sonically, it hits you in a certain space. He
Yeah,
got a knack for
and
hitting you in that gut
he know
shot.
pockets. He's aware of pockets, and he
Yeah.
know how. That's why he worked with the artists he worked with because they in certain pockets, and he know how to put them in good pockets. Um, that's why check out Fillmore. Fillmore Green shit. Check out Rashid
Mhm.
Hadid shit. Check out Still Here. All these albums. You know what I mean. All this stuff. Neek albums. All this stuff that Hadi had his hands on. Check all that shit out because you get to hear him putting these niggas in pockets. These cats got great songs, great sounding songs because it fills everything. It
Yeah.
fills
It's
front,
a
back,
sonic
side,
science
side.
landscape.
Yeah. So,
100%.
so yeah, man. So back to the Lanterns, man. I think it's better if they start off with a story like this versus going campy and all galaxy space
No, they
blown
got
shit.
Supergirl for that.
Yeah, they got Supergirl for that. So let's see
You
all
know,
that shit with her and Lobo kicking it out there, and then we'll see what Lanterns is investigating. That's
they're
going to
police.
probably, yeah, going to call the rest of the backup. He said on the trailer, "Hey, it's only us two. The rest of them are aliens." Squirrel.
Actually, what he said was, "I'm the only human." He didn't even
So
get. He was saying he wasn't
yeah,
acknowledging John. He wasn't
John.
acknowledging Guy. He don't fuck with Guy. He said, "I don't even. Guy ain't no fucking landing as far as I'm concerned. I'm the only human." That's what he said
That's
in the trailer.
dope.
I'm the only human. He
That's
don't
dope.
fuck with none of them other. He ain't no. That's why he telling John. He's like, "You ain't no lantern, bruh."
Yeah.
He said, "I'm
Yeah.
training you to be one, but until the ring say so, you ain't no lantern." And I'm here to make sure that the ring wants to say so. I'm getting you ready.
So I wonder if that ring wanted him when he jumped out that damn car. 'Cause that's
So
interesting.
the real trick is that John can take anybody, can do it. John got willpower. John is one of the strongest motherfuckers with a ring. Like period.
Okay.
Once he gets a ring, he becomes a general. He's like Obi-Wan Kenobi in Attack of the
So
Clones. He
he's
rises.
Green
He
Lantern. So
he
he's Green
rises to the
Lantern, Green Lantern.
and he
Okay.
says it in the trailer. He's setting the stage. He said, "I'm trained to save people without the ring. I can do this without the ring. You need the
Hmm.
ring." So
Right.
John is already letting them know, like, fam,
Right.
you
This
think you
this
hot
me.
shit. I can do this all day without a ring.
Yeah. What's up?
So this is gonna be an interest. You're gonna get the buddy like where they banter and fight each other and disagree and shit. It's gonna be
Yeah, they're
all the
gonna fight. They're
layers.
going. Yeah, it's gonna be all of that, and I'm down for it. I'm down to see an old guy versus the new guy,
The
old
new
with the
blood,
new.
yeah.
Yeah,
It's
like you
lethal
showed
weapon
in
all
that
over
fight.
again, but it's
Yeah,
the reverse with lethal weapon.
this.
It's the crazy guy training the civil discipline guy.
Yeah, yeah. And
You
now we're
know,
gonna see what it's worth, and with the experience and shit that Hal's seen. You know what I mean?
because
That's
Hal
that's
don't typically fuck around with Earth. So this is interesting.
okay.
Hal be out there in the wild. He be out there
Okay.
in the wild. So it's interesting that he's I guess maybe he's training him on Earth, but then something happens on Earth. That's gonna be interesting. Like you say, seeing how this gonna play out is the most exciting part of this. Like,
Yeah.
but believing that I know what's gonna happen is too far.
Yeah, and that's what it is. I mean, it's cool to have your theories, but if you
Yeah.
standing on business and really arguing with this film and its things, it's like it
Nah.
brings a very contrast and crazy realm of things. Crazy fan demands. It's getting too out of hand and it's going to kill the genre because it's sucking the life out of fun shit.
It
So
is.
anyway,
So
yeah.
meanwhile, you've been playing. Let's go back to this zombie thing because I want to hear about this more about this Resident Evil. We had a conversation before, and you called her a scaredy cat. What's up
She's
with
a
that?
scaredy motherfucking cat. All right, so look. This is Resident Evil Requiem. So I this is just to talk about Resident Evil. This is one of my favorite game franchises since it came out in the 90s.
Mm-hmm.
PlayStation. Since PlayStation was
The
popping,
early, yeah,
Resident
yeah.
Evil was popping. And I've been a fan since day one. Um, this game, but I trailed off. I liked it 4 or 5, wherever the one day was in Africa and shit. That was
Yeah, that was
kind of
very weird.
it was weird, but it was one of my favorite games because the gameplay and the tag team, it was kind of dope. That's
Yeah.
one of my favorite Resident Evil games.
Okay.
Code Veronica and shit was a little bit too puzzly, so it's not my favorite. But yeah, so I played
You
Dreamcast on
played the
down.
Resident
I played
Evil.
Resident Evil. So, but I trailed off because I think they was trying to appeal to a younger audience for certain shits, and it wasn't my speed and storytelling. But this one here,
This one right here, Nick.
man. So I trailed off and got The Last of Us, right? Last of Us 1. That has a very dope storyline, very
Yeah.
dope pacing, very dope gameplay mechanics, all this. And you killing zombies. Like, I'll just fire it up. I don't fuck the story. Let me get to the point where this level where I'm about to light this room up, boy. I'm about to light. Come on, zombies. I ain't hiding. I know where all y'all at.
Right. Right.
I'm about to pop, 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 pop. So that was my favorite zombie game. And that was my standard. I never played part 2 because the story was fucked up. Y'all know my complaints previous episodes. You don't kill Joel and yeah. Anyway.
I mean, yeah.
Yes. So that's why the show failed. Ha! You can't kill Pedro Pascal and think niggas gonna keep watching the show, you dumbasses.
Yeah, that was
so anyway, it's bad storytelling, horrible storytelling. So
but I mean, I think they
Resident
was
Evil.
trying to play on the Walking Dead impact. Walking Dead, no character was safe. You
I
know,
get it.
it just
But
didn't work
they
out in
played
that.
the video game was kind of like well, just stay on that. The video game was kind of like how
You don't buy into a character.
reprimanding the player
Yeah,
for it's
for
kind of like
investing in a character.
yeah, for investing in the character. That's more intentional. I understand Walking Dead where characters die. That's Robert Kirkman shit. I get it. That's
Yeah,
part of
100%.
his storytelling. And in an environment like that, I get it. Even in The Last of Us, I get it. Joel is not Superman, but the way he died and the way they killed him off, it wasn't even zombie related. It was some
There was
intentional shit
some shit caught
to
up to
break
him.
down masculinity, break down heroism, to break down a lot of things. There's a lot of subliminal things that came with that.
Yeah.
So anyway, but Requiem, Resident Evil is dope. It takes place in current time, even a little bit before this current time right now.
So is this a continue? So this is still a continuation of the story? Is it a retelling?
There's a
Is it updating
continuation,
it?
or this is a new story. I would say it
But I
takes
mean, it's
place.
updating the story, or is it like the T virus was exposed years back?
Oh yeah, absolutely. T
So this is
virus
the
kicked
world.
off
Okay.
in the 90s and shit. You know what I mean? So you get all these documents. So yes, this girl Grace, fresh blood FBI agent, gets sent back to Raccoon City to investigate a murder. There's certain type of bodies is end up being murdered in a certain type of style. This murder came up in Raccoon City, actually in a hotel where her mother was murdered at. So this is the heavy bag she get at the top of the
From the
game
very
and shit. You know
beginning.
what I mean? So she gotta go to Raccoon City and investigate this shit. So yeah, she was a scaredy cat because the graphics of the gameplay was so, and I'll tell how she got out of this phase. She's only scared that you first playing this shit, you into this abandoned ass hotel, it's dark and shit, and you hear all these creeps and sounds. For one, the sound engineering, the environmental sounds is all awesome.
Okay.
You got the sounds coming out the controller. Like when she gets to Raccoon City, it's raining. She outside. It looked like downtown Wabash. She looked like Stadium Wabash, bro. And it's raining. You can hear the rain. If you get under the scaffold, you stop hearing the rain. I know it sounds simple when I say it out my mouth, but if you
to hear
playing
it,
this and immersed in the game, yeah, this is some dope shit. And the graphics is dope. You can see people blemishes. You can see people full expressions. There's none of the closed hand movement shits like back in the day. Remember the closed hand?
Yeah. Well, no matter what emotion they face was the same.
I have a phone and shit. It'd be,
Just be like in front of their hand like that.
Like, nah, this is full body movement, motion, action. So you get into this hotel, and yeah, she's scared. So she's running around breathing heavy and just, making you scared. I'm like, walk down the hallway, motherfucker.
Psychology, boy. That's how it works.
Yeah, they playing this game. So a lot of accurate jump scares. I got scared. I jumped up millions of times playing this game because they really bring that suspense and scare into the shit. So you see these monsters and shit. Leon, he's on the other side of Raccoon City, but he's about to pop in there because he's on the mission. But he got the T virus. He got the T virus in him.
Oh, he got the T virus now?
Yeah, he got the T virus. Him and his partner got the T virus. So he got to try. He's finding a cure. So he going back to retrace steps. Okay. So he going back to Raccoon City. So we get to Raccoon City. Hey, man, this shit depleted. This shit's fucked up. Ain't no living out there. If you living out there, you are a zombie your damn self. You a crackhead.
Or you food. You are
or
food.
you food. You're food, really. Yeah, if you out there living, you not living. You are food. So, yeah, we playing the game now. So you play as Grace. They'll jump from Grace to Leon and different playabilities because now you got Scaredy Cat. She gonna only do certain things. So she ain't as aggressive as Leon. Leon got all the weapons. He got all the nooks and crannies. He got the axe. He got the fucking double police motherfucker, double barrel shotgun. Blah. You know what I mean? You got all the stuff and take you back of playing Resident Evil. You loading your shit, you getting your bullets, you putting this shit in, They even got the classics version where you could get the ink cartridges and save the game. You know what I mean? I got tired of that shit. That take up space. So I do the modern shit, just save whenever, because some of that shit gets scary and you get lost in those doors and shit. I need to save this shit because I'm lost in motherfucker. I gotta get back on track.
Damn.
But the game definitely take you back. These enemies come back. You get chased by a tyrant. You know what I mean? The villain is Victor, but he's working under look like what's the dude who move fast and shit?
The dude that one of the old bosses with the suit.
Yeah, with the suit. Yeah. He be moving fast, so he back in it and shit. And taking you for a ride. The Resident Evil. T virus is now. You could shoot that shit in you now. He go pop and type. Dude, you could turn dogs into this shit now. It's like so accessible now. You could just put in a little dart gun and shoot at people. Pop, 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 pop. Turn your whole block into motherfucking zombies and shit. Now you got, and Leon don't give a shit. These motherfuckers just turned to zombies and he's blowing the hair.
Oh, Leon has never cared.
Leon don't give a shit.
Leon survived because he never hesitates. Leon don't care. If you gone, you gone.
It's no turning. He was trying to tell Grace was trying to save this kid. He knew. He was like, "Who is this?" She was like, "So and so." He looked at her. He was like, "Whatever." He walked off. He walked off. Eventually, that motherfucker turned to the monster. He came back,
As
killed it.
soon as, right? Yep, he know.
Nah, fuck it. Oh, girl crying and shit. He's nah, I had to do what I had to do. Motherfucker had 16 eyes and shit. They ain't motherfucking human no more. Like, get the fuck out of here, man.
Right.
So, nah, man. The game is awesome. It take you back to the Resident Evil feeling. It got the story. This guy should be movie. You know what I mean? It's like it's a drive scene. It's a lot of shit going on. It's action packed from beginning to end. You don't waste too much time on puzzles. Maybe it's getting away around the maze of the levels and shit. It's Resident Evil, so you know
you got to figure shit out, but it's not.
Yeah, I got to go and get this, bring it back over here, take this and take that, and then figure it out. But that's Resident Evil game playing.
Right,
so
that come with the game.
One of the most highest rated games. This is the first banger of the year, so this is definitely Fly Nerd certified. PS5. I think it's coming on PC too. I think people playing it on PC. Shout out to BattleTech. I think he got nothing but PC. So if he's playing it, it's on PC. So
100%.
Yeah. One of the bangers, first banger. That's for real. You play that, get emerged, you good. You good.
Yeah,
you good.
I'm about to grab that up. About to jump into it. I'm about to play it. I'm looking forward to this Gears of War.
Okay.
They're bringing Gears of War back.
Okay.
That I'm really geeked about because Gears of War was one of those games where, it was violent. It was the storytelling was very deep, the drama, but just that world that you was in, being attacked at any moment and all that by the hordes. I love that game. And so having that in the modern era, the modern Unreal.
Yeah, you probably do a lot because it was third person. So it was shoot the screen. It's kind of like how Transformers War for Cybertron was played too.
Correct.
So yeah, that's one of my favorite games as well. I want to see that, man, but it's so many other games. There's this other game called Pragmata.
Yeah.
That I played. Really dope futuristic game with this soldier you protecting. It's a Capcom game too. So soldier protecting this little cyborg chick. But she got mechanical.
The one where she jump on the back.
Yeah, she jump on his back and she could control the fucking androids and shit and break them down.
Them and stuff.
But the way you do it, you got to put in a pattern code on the controller. You got to match the code and make it
in real time.
The combination, in real time.
That's her hacking it, right?
Yeah, that's her hacking it. So you got to hack their system. Then she do it and then pop. You can pop them and that shit kind of fun. And you get the hang of it and shit, man. So that's a new game. I'm into I ain't all into fighting games is dope, but then it's just get monotonous because you're just playing fighting games all day. I like games that's one play. I like single player games, bro.
Yeah, I was like the Uncharted era.
Yeah. Uncharted, one of my favorites. Yeah. So there's a lot of games coming out this year. The Marvel Tokon. That's a 4-on-4. That'll be the first 4-on-4 action
challenge game.
Yeah. Those matches gonna be long as hell.
Yeah, and then you got to think about you got a lot to master. It's no longer just mastering your character. Now you got to master the combos and how to tag team and use your peoples in certain instances. So it's a lot. It's gonna be a lot to figure out in that game.
Yeah.
That's gonna be fun though.
I can't wait for that. A few other games coming out. This is gonna be Wolverine, of course. So it's gonna be they say it's September 15th. So
I figured it's gonna be
calendars. Yeah, gotta be. Then they drop that DLC around Christmas. You know what I mean?
Get your money. You gotta get your money up before.
Get your money up. So that's good on the games. Nintendo suing the U.S. government over unlawful tariffs. Go Mario, go! I'm
with that. I'm with that because they ate the cost. Unlike other companies, they didn't push the charge of the tariffs onto the product, so the consumer didn't have to pay for more for their games, which was dope. But now they saying, look, we ate that cost. We took the L. We put ourselves in a deficit. You owe us. Because we kept your citizens happy, nigga. Pay with your old Santa. So this is going to be an interesting turnout. I want to see what's going to happen.
Oh, I want to see a lot of this shit gonna happen because a lot of this shit is happening. It's not even official. Like, you know what I mean? Even
Correct.
this shit going on ain't even from Congress or for the House. This shit said do this shit. Man, it's just motherfuckers. Cobra Commander
Cobra
is
Commander.
outside and he's doing what the fuck I want to do, Destro. I do what I want. If
And I
I
feel
want to
bad
strike,
because
I'm going to strike.
I like Cobra Commander, and now this comparison, I don't like this comparison.
Hey, I like Cobra Commander too, but Cobra Commander is like the stickler
nah,
of
Cobra
like,
Commander is still better. I would rather have
yeah.
Cobra Commander as president. I'm sorry. I'd rather have
That's
Cobra
fucked
Commander as
up.
president. I would.
That's fucked
Because at
up.
least with Cobra Commander, the Cobra troops got health care, they had benefits, they had
That's
retirement
true.
plans, they got
Yeah.
bonuses.
He cared for the snakes.
You know,
He cared.
they had concerts. He brought in bands. You know what I'm saying? Cole Slither toured the whole fucking
He
world.
brought in Jim.
Yeah, he brought in,
Jim.
you know, yeah, you remember that? Like they had concerts. Like, you know, if and depending on what part of the hierarchy you in, you get to hang out with the dreadnoughts.
Mm.
Man, they be partying, they be kicking it. You know, let me get that Zarana.
Yeah,
Let me
let me
holler at
get
you,
a little
Zarana.
bit. Let me see.
Some of that
Yeah, pass that over
Australian.
here. Yeah. Get some of that Aussie aus.
But but nah, like I'll take Cobra Commander any day. Now, what I would compare if I was to think about villains, like I would compare him to Scar from Lion King.
Okay. All
That's what
right.
I would compare him, like a sleazy
Yeah,
bitch.
sleaze
A
bag. Yeah,
sleazy
sleazy
bitch.
bitch.
You
Yeah.
really a coward.
Yeah.
Scar's a coward. He
Mm.
got to get the hyenas,
Yeah.
and then he
Do
couldn't
his
even
dirty
control
work.
the hyenas.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, them hyenas wouldn't dare. They were scared of the real ruler. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Nah, here he come. Mufasa. Ooh. Yeah, man.
So
Like,
man, yeah, there's a lot of shit going on. This motherfucker is doing. Yeah, he's a sleaze bag, dude. Like
yeah.
straight up sleaze bag. In addition to all this other information, you a fucking monster, G. Like you a gross, grotesque. You the motherfucker off Doom, rather. You the villain off Doom, nigga.
Yeah,
Like
literally.
you that motherfucker.
Literally. You
Like that
bathed in
fat
ooze.
bathing ooze. Ooh, you nasty motherfucker. This how you live, you gross bitch. So no. Nah,
So
man.
yeah, so we're watching things. We're in a war with a country that is older than most countries.
Yeah.
Older than most countries. And we're at war. So I was trying to tell somebody before, this whole that region of the world that they call what they call it, I don't fuck all that. That North African South Asia area,
Mm-hmm.
that area is not it's not about the oil, even though everybody want to make it about the oil. It's not
Nah,
about oil. This is a this is the same crusade that took place back in the era when Prophet Muhammad was around. When Christianity and Islam declared war on each other and were waging war, that war never ended. It may have subsided and it may have went into a quiet period, but every chance they get, the war picks back up.
mm-hmm.
This is a religious war. And it is now clear that it is a religious war. This is about one religion overpowering another religion for specifically for that region of the world, because that region of the world ties into their religious views. They want to control the world that they think is the land of Old Testament. This is biblical shit, unfortunately. And we're stuck with religious zeal masqueraded as leadership. And it's unfortunate because now we're facing something that we shouldn't be involved in. Troops are dying on the ground.
Yeah, troops are dying. They're bombing schools. They bombing, like literally this their schools right next to the center. They just bombing the schools during school times. You know what I mean? Like this intentional hits is intentional chaos that's going
Mm-hmm.
on. And it's unfortunate because man, I seen this video clip. They was tossing this Marine up out that court so fast they broke this man arm, dude. That shit was
Yeah, bro.
crazy, dude. Like I
Because
ain't
he was
never
he was he
seen
was
the restraint.
expressing
Yeah, the realness of it all. He a Marine. I was
he's
he was
expressing his
trying to talk.
disdain. He telling
Yeah,
y'all. He
yeah.
making it clear. See, the danger right now is we have to be aware of misinformation. We cannot allow the propaganda machine to win this one.
And
We
that's going
cannot.
back to these crazy fan demands and everybody jumping online at the same time doing this psychosomatic like subliminal like streamline hate or direction. Like it's very weird,
Very polarizing.
very polarizing.
When you're operating in your baser mentality at what is considered the area known as the reptilian brain,
Yeah, right,
everything is an
right, right.
enemy. Everything is a threat to your
Yeah.
individuality. Everything is a threat to your ego. You know what I'm saying? You have to pay attention to these people. Yeah. Back to that.
That's true.
The whole right now we're watching a world degress, devolve into base mentality. We are so reactionary. We have no discipline and control over our emotions or our thoughts. And everything that happens, we go to an extreme polarization of, and this is where it gets crazy. Everybody's worried about right and wrong. Oh, they're wrong because they're this, or they're right because they're this. When the truth of the matter is, let's get to the conversation about what's correct. What is the correct thing to do? Correct is calculated. Correct is mathematical. Correct is rational. Correct is how you treat people versus judging them based on bullshit like the country they in with national borders that are man fucking made, or religious views that are also man fucking made,
Mm,
or skin color, which at this point in time, very few of us have any control over. You
right,
know, but this is the thing. These are the things that they weaponize, and these are the things that they ostracize and create these divisive spaces that people now jump on and gravitate to.
yeah,
This neo-nationalism of America
yeah,
that people are so, and it's hilarious when the whole concept of America as a country, as a nation, exists because of immigration.
right, right,
You know what
right.
I'm
Off
saying?
the jump.
The
These
entire
motherfuckers say they're
concept.
native. They say they're native.
Well, they are native. See, but here's the thing: they are native. See, that's where the understanding the language. They play with native because that's not indigenous. They are native, which means they're born here and they're a
Native.
citizen. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
See,
Off of
that's
general
why
technicalities.
the indigenous people, they don't call themselves Native American. They're indigenous American.
Indigenous, man.
They were here already
Mm.
before the nationality of a country took over and said this is now the United States. They were already here.
So how does it feel, ladies and gents who voted for Cobra Command? Well, who you call them?
Nah, I was calling him Scar.
Scar. Who voted
Yeah.
for Scar out here, man? I know it was a joke. Eddie Andre, whatever his name is, he was going off. It's a clip. It's in the stories too. Flying their group. It's funny as hell. He was saying, "Oh man, I just want him to lower the price of eggs." Like, nah, nigga. It was a whole bunch of other shit going on, man, and now we here. And,
Yeah, I'm not gonna comment on that one. But shout
you
out to
know,
whoever said that. Hope you learned your lesson. Nah, man, that's crazy. I have to admit that's some wild shit. But seriously though, think about Scar. Remember, Mufasa said, "See that land over there, that darkness? We
mhm.
never go there. We don't fuck with
Right?
that
Yeah,
land."
you said that. Yep, yep,
Scar went to that land and became an ally with that land. Who that sound like? Who became an ally with the people we said we never going there?
yep.
I ain't whoever that shadow land is to you, that's who that is. But
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like, come on. What are we talking about? This guy is Scar, and we're again, all these different things that are happening. So here's a question for everybody. I'm just curious because I'm no expert on this, and I'm not like when it comes to geopolitics and the greater impact of oil and conflict on how the things prices raise and lower. I'm not an expert, but I do have a question. Anybody, Maxie, where you at? If we just took over the oil supplies in Venezuela, why are we worried? Why are we impacted by the cost of oil over there right now in that war? If we got our own oil right now, how's that work?
They want all the oil.
I'm just no, because I'm just curious. Like, if we
I don't
just got
think oil is it was the
no. I'm talking about the price. Why is our gas going up right now? Because we at war with the people who control that oil. When we got our oil over
You
here,
know what? I don't know. I mean, that's a funny thing because every time some strike, oh, the oil prices going up. Oh, every time something happen over there, oh man, you have to fly over there. Oh man, oil prices going up. It's like
like what is this? You know what I'm saying?
I
So
don't know.
I want somebody who really is versed in political science, who really understands global economies and the impact of one thing on the other to the other to the other. And I need to understand if I have my own supply of cardboard boxes and I got a reserve of cardboard boxes that could last me for years. And then I get into beef with this other guy who sells cardboard boxes. So he said, well, I'm not going to give you none of my cardboard boxes. I'm going to charge you more. And I say, well, I got my own cardboard boxes, so fuck off. That's what I would think would happen. But I'm sure there's something, I'm looking at this on a very mundane and ignorant level. I'm very simplistic in this. And I admit that. So I need somebody who's not an internet know-it-all, to just hit me up and kind of explain this to me. I don't want some guy to come tell me, I'm gonna tell you exactly what it is. And it started with Hoover. No, I don't want to hear that shit.
Nah.
I want to hear the real exposition on economies globally and how things impact.
Really, I thought it was more about weapons because I mean, like Iran, they had the uranium deal, and then with Obama to regulate, saying your shits, and they was about to tighten it up even more. So now we got this here now we cool, we could do this because you got to develop uranium for some things, you know what I mean?
For energy,
yeah, for energy.
It ain't all about weapons.
They was creating energon cubes and shit. So just let them work. But dude came around, Scott came and ripped it all up and was like,
I'm not honoring none of this.
I'm not honoring none of this. So, now is quote unquote they're creating weapons and some shit. And
I mean, we've heard this. It's a broken record.
Weapons it's always that weapons shit. Yeah. It's always the brown. Why the brown can't? You know what I mean? Like why the brown can't?
Like I said, this is a continuation of the Holy War. They are still waging war on the Islamic nations. All the nations of Islam are under attack and will continue to be under attack for as long as they exist because they cannot thrive in their minds at the same time as the Christian nations and at the same time as Israel, the state of Israel. And that's just how they feel. And it is what it is. But we need to recognize
back pocket. Israel's in the back pocket. So, that's why.
See those lands? We don't go to those lands.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Over there. Oh, I see. Oh, over there.
Yeah, over there.
I see. All those folks over there. Oh, so you can't say nothing about this shit on TV. Oh.
Yeah.
Rabbit hole.
Yeah, but follow the breadcrumbs, y'all. Like this, listen to the things that these people are saying in the public spaces now to their nationalism and to their religious zeal. They're letting you know that the decisions that they are making are no longer based on national interest in the true sense, because national interest apply to the population of the nation. And these are not the interests of the general population of the nation. These are the interests of a particular sect. And if we really want to go historically, because again, we do history and correlation. Y'all remember what a WASP was? A white Anglo-Saxon Protestant. That's where this country started. And that's what it appears that when they said make America great again, they want a white Anglo-Saxon Protestant
Mm-hmm.
nation.
Mm-hmm.
And again, the biggest problem with that, because I feel that everybody got the right to self-determination. The biggest problem with that is that white automatically alienates about 75% of the country,
Yeah.
which is kind of fucked up, right? Like,
Yeah.
how the minority of the population gonna dictate the terms to the majority of the
And
population?
that's the problem we're having right now. We got to kill this noise. We ever get to a state of anything. I'm tired of these old white leaders like doing like we gotta stop this.
We
They
gotta
got a
stop it.
whole agenda for themselves, man, and they've been for themselves. They've been taking over, pillaging, destroying shit, raping babies. Like, let me just stop.
Reptilian brain shits,
Yeah,
reptilian brain
man.
behavior.
Yeah, man.
So
Like straight
understand
up.
that metaphor
That's why I say Cobra Commander, because it's
because
straight
he
up
was,
Cobra la la
yeah,
las.
yeah, they Cobra line in that
Cobra la la la
underground
las.
kingdom and shit.
Cobra la la las.
Oh my goodness! But like
Uh,
a lot of the conspiracy theorists will go to the reptiles and that is actual lizard people.
yeah.
But the truth of the matter is much simpler than that. It's the reptilian mindset. It's the reptilian brain. That's an actual scientific part. That's biology. And when you operate in that space, you're violent, you're aggressive, you demonstrate extreme Zeitgeist, or should I say, xenophobia.
Mm,
You're afraid of everything.
yeah.
Everything is a threat to you. Everything is
Yeah.
a threat to your way of life, to
Because
what
you're
to
not
you,
comfortable in your own skin. Because you're a shedding
because
motherfucker.
you're at a very self-absorbed, base level, narcissistic, egocentric position. You're a look up the term dark triad. I want everybody to look up what a dark triad is, and then look up how dark triad that mental condition is prevalent in most leaders at a certain level, and that it actually takes you being a dark triad to even reach those levels. And if you aren't a dark triad when you reach those levels, you will be eaten alive by the other dark triads. It's a condition. It's a real fucked up mindset that sets in, and it basically surmises to um, absolute power corrupts absolutely.
That's
Like
fucked up.
no one should ever pursue absolute power. Power that is not balanced in equality with give and take. If you're not being of service and you only see other people as a service provider for you, if you just see everyone around you as a human resource, aka a slave to mental death and power,
Mm,
then you got a problem. And
yeah.
this is where we are right now. Like we are in a space where we're watching leaders with these fucked up mind states and we're rationalizing it as that's just the way they are. That's just the way it is. Is it though?
That's
Like
just the way it is.
we was making that joke about Obama and how he wore a tan suit and niggas went the fuck off.
Right.
But
Right.
how
Right.
Scar shit his pants in a fucking press conference and ain't nobody
No
say a word.
one says shit. He shit
But
his pants.
a
So he
tan
really
suit
shit
made
his
front
pants.
page.
That's gross as
I,
fuck. What the
hey,
fuck you doing?
listen,
Shitting on yourself.
hey, listen. That's what they're
See how
saying.
monsterific that shit is? Like that shit ain't normal. What motherfucking human being gonna be sitting up in the room shitting on itself?
Somebody with the T
Unless
virus.
yeah, yeah. That's what
Somebody
I
with the T
mean.
virus.
Yeah, you got a fucking tyrant up there chill.
Man,
Trying to hold his skin
trying to
together,
keep
man.
himself from
Get
it.
the fuck out of here, man.
Remember the show V?
That's what I mean.
Yeah,
That's what
yeah.
I mean. It's straight up
This is
Jim Carrey clones out here, man. It's straight up, man. That motherfucker said if he do this, then that means XYZ happened. And XY he came up. You a little bit too happy about Hollywood, fam. Like, what the fuck? Ah, nah. Hmm.
hmm.
Clones. Clones, man.
Hmm.
We gotta watch out, man. We gotta stop, following these motherfuckers.
No more idol worship. We need to leave
No
idol
more
worship
idol
in the
worship.
past, yo.
Yeah,
We are
because
now,
you was set up, son. You was set up, son.
yeah.
Part of the
No,
plan.
no more putting people on a pedestal above yourself.
Yeah.
No man should be greater than you.
Nope.
No woman, no person should be above you.
Right.
And if you have that mindset that just because a person has wealth or because they have fame or because they're well known, that somehow that means that they are deserving of more than you, or that they have a greater opinion than you, or they have more rights and benefits, that they have more privilege than you. Regardless of what the world says, you have to stand on your business and deal with knowledge of self-determination, and you got to stand on that. Don't deviate.
Yeah.
Be unapologetic about
You're no
yourself.
different than that person. I don't care what success levels of people on, because that shit just smoke and mirrors anyway,
It ain't
man.
nothing. It's
You
nothing.
know,
Cause
you probably a more stronger person in the head than that motherfucker is with all the money and shit that's going on with that person, you know. It
hundred
is what
percent,
it is. I
100%.
think struggle make motherfuckers people stronger, and I never look down unless they try and scam me or some shit. You know what I mean? But you know,
Hmm.
it is what it is. Protection. A rich nigga could be trying to scam you, see,
I
and that's the
mean,
thing. You know, look what's
anybody can
going
do
on.
anything.
Yeah,
It's
anybody
the
can do
shiny suit theory,
anything.
fam. Shiny. That's
Yeah,
my shiny suit theory. Like
yeah.
we have this belief
Snake
that if
oil
you're wearing a
niggas,
suit and you
man.
look all clean, that means that you're a good person. Again,
Snake oil niggas, man. For
we
real.
twist it. We got it. We got it backwards. This is the reason why in America it is our people who are producing culture. It's because we're in the crucible. The
Mm,
crucible forges the value. It's not out there where you have no, like, how you gonna get strong if you ain't putting no pressure on your muscles, if you ain't putting no tension on your muscles. The
true.
people that are in the communities in poverty and going through the struggles of middle class, those are the people that have the pressure on, that are feeling the tension. And we're the ones that are innovating because of that, because that's the only way we can survive, is by being innovative.
We're the Fly Nerd Group. We always innovative. All you rapping ass niggas turning to podcast hosts. Y'all ain't talking about shit no more. Get the fuck out the block, man. Get the fuck off the block, man. We about to run these streets, nigga. We about to flood you motherfuckers, man. Get the fuck out. Oh, you rap? That ain't good for you. We could do that too, nigga. So what's up? What's up? What's up? Get off our block, nigga. We the real voice of the streets and the culture, and we will continue doing so, and we will continue moving forward with our motherfucking Fly Nerd talk and our Fly Nerd shit. Just watch me. Just watch. Just watch.
You just said an interesting topic, and that's all we need to say on that. But if you caught the jewel, congratulations, you now have been introduced
Good
to
for
a
you.
world
You got
larger
an
than yourself.
achievement today. You got an achievement. If you caught the jewel, you got a little achievement. It'll pop
Right.
up like
Dun, dun,
PlayStation over
dun,
your head.
dun, 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 dun. But yeah,
Yeah.
enough on Scar and the state of the world. Y'all know what it is, and y'all already know what our message is on that, man. Do for self. That's what this is about. Self-employment.
Acknowledge yourself. So
Exactly. At the same time, I'm I'm especially looking forward to this year in Chicago.
why so?
Especially
Why so?
this year in Chicago, we are about to have a renaissance revisited.
Okay.
We about to have the rekindling of a fire. The eternal flame, it never been out, but it was just, you put it to the back. Everybody wanted to try their electric heaters and all the artificial sources, but now the eternal flame is coming back this year.
Yes, sir.
Chicago summer is about to really be
Yes,
spectacular. There's so
sir.
many things that are happening this summer, and I don't want to spoil it for y'all, but I want y'all to be aware. Oh, shout out to the god J Dot, whose birthday just passed.
Yes, sir. Shout out to
So,
J Dot,
shout out to J
fellow
Dot,
fly nerdian.
absolutely, and also shout out to Moors. They've been getting they low life shit on.
Yes,
That
I was
shit's
going to
really
say that.
dope.
Yeah, they got a polo ball that comes
They got a
annual
polo
polo
ball coming
ball.
up. Yep.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And that
Shout
shit
out
is
to them
super
boys.
fly. So, the low fly might pull up, you know what I'm saying?
Low flies might
The
show
low
up.
flies
What's
might show
up,
up. We'll see
cuz?
what's up.
What's up,
See
cuz?
what's happening
We
on the
ain't no
low.
stranger in that community.
No, no, no. No, no,
We got the
no.
low face, nigga. What's up?
Low face killers.
Low face killers. What's up?
Hey, that's a title track. That's a track.
Yeah,
That's
we
a
on
track.
that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We on that. We on that. We dropping. Yeah, that's another achievement, nigga. So what's up, man? What's up, man? So nah, man. Shout out to Vic Spencer. He's on tour with Stove God Cooks. He'll
Oh
be
yes, yes, yes.
May 10th. Will be at the Chicago Avondale Music Hall. I meant to mention that last week, but super shout out to him making
Yeah.
these moves, and super shout out to everyone getting online having disagreements with each other, man. Y'all look like suckers out here, man. Like fuck out of
Look.
here. Another achievement. You a sucker ass nigga too, man. Male or female, all y'all motherfuckers. If y'all ain't going in the booth and battling and calling, you know what? Back in
That's a
the
good
day,
point.
we used to have a motherfucking thing called the All City Battle. All City Battle. All the crews. That's when we had crews and shit. Ha ha ha. Y'all ain't got that. Y'all ain't
Right.
got that. So anyway, All City battle was a battle, worldwide, well, citywide battle. All the breaker dancers from all the sides of the town will come through, all sides of the city, rather.
Mm-hmm.
All the MCs from east side, north side, west side, south side. Niggas, we had solo and tag teams. It was both on breaking. It had tag teams, had you could go duos or solos, and yeah, man, it was chopping heads time. So anybody had beef, that's the place where you show up. You know what I mean? All right, you ain't gotta do a record. Get on here and we gonna battle. We gonna even the score. And then usually Chaos or Enzyme will win. Yay! Yay! Oh my
Like,
gosh! It's a cheer them on, man. Because when Chaos was on the roll, all
yeah, just let
right,
it
he
be. Just let
off.
it be.
Yeah, he off.
All
He
right.
off. And
Okay. Hey,
Enzyme,
what else is going on now? What else we
yeah,
got going on tonight?
Enzyme. He was a fucking technician. So nah, man, let them be. Let them kill. Enzyme was a baby Chaos and shit. So when them niggas was barking, all right, we got it. There was a duo. Shout out to Chips Pentium and Cream. Me and Riff was in them, chopping it up. Win or lose, you win this shit. I
Yep.
think the city needs an enema, bro.
Mm.
City needs an enema. Y'all motherfuckers online doing these subliminal disses. Y'all ain't going to the booth saying no shit. Y'all pussy ass niggas just typing and ain't talking. Take
Yeah,
your
let's talk about that, right? When did it become acceptable to air out your grievances in a public forum without addressing it directly to the person? Like
right.
if you got real beef with, because a lot of this, let me be honest with you, a lot of this is just misunderstanding. You know,
True.
your
That's true too.
ego might your ego interpreted something that someone else said or did, and you took it as a direct shot to your own insecurities. And
Mm-hmm.
that's just a healthy conversation from a man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we all got some insecurities, and sometimes that shit get the best of us. But you don't
Absolutely.
know if somebody coming for your neck, if it's you don't know if it's just hearsay because they said something online and they didn't say your name, but you knew it fit you because you self-centered. So, man, start reaching out to the people that you think are coming for you, so you know for sure if they coming for you. And if they say,
Right.
"Yeah, I'm coming for you," and it's some MC shit, then take it to the booth. But if they say they coming for you and it's some personal shit, the revolution would not be
Handle your
televised.
personal business. Yeah,
The
revolution.
revolution would not be televised. That's all I'm saying on that. But
Hell
for
no.
real, man, take it get off this internet with with airing out your grievances. That's some
This
real that is real
man.
sucker shit. That's real sucker shit.
Will
And
not
I
be
mean, and I know
televised.
people
Hell
don't
no.
realize it, but we gotta be the big homies. We are the OGs. You know what I'm saying? We've been around the block. We've been here and there. So if we telling you this is because we see it and we're recognizing where the integrity of culture gets lost. That's not a cultural thing. First of all, the internet is not a part of culture. It is a tool that culture uses, but
And
it
that's
itself
what
is
I'm
not the culture.
saying. Yeah, even when the crazy fandom, and this shit's killing. This shit's gonna kill culture, not genre, culture.
It's gonna kill
Because
culture.
yeah, all this shit, you motherfuckers is jumping on, barking about anything now. It's like,
Hmm.
yo, like you said, a phone call away, a phone call a day
Just
could
make the
save a
call, man.
nigga life. You know
Just
what I
make the call.
mean? Just make the call. Talk to these people. Make a meeting. See this person out in the streets. Do
Yeah,
something
have
regular
a
for once.
pull them to the
Get out
side
your
and talk.
fucking head. Get out your
Yeah, that's
fucking
the key.
head.
Get out of your heads. Get out of your heads because you know, man, people can conjure whole fantasies like they do with these
Yeah.
movies. They conjuring movies in their
Yeah.
head with
Yeah.
people that ain't even thinking about them.
Yeah.
Dude
Yeah.
ain't like, dude, homie didn't say shit about you for real. The God was doing what he was doing. Now, if the shoe fit, That's something you got to
Then
do
wear
within
that shit
yourself.
like the
Yeah.
new Nikes. If the shoe fits, wear
If
them
the
like
shoe
Jordans.
fits,
I
wear
don't give
that
a
shit.
shit.
But
But if
if
it
they ain't
does,
call you out personally, if like it ain't no 50 Ti shit, you know what I'm saying?
in my
Like
comic
that's
book voice, nigga, like get the fuck out of here. My comic book voice,
hey, that's some funny
nigga.
shit. I'll never get over that one. And Ti got a comic book voice right now for real.
Yeah, I got a comic book voice. Yeah,
He got a
his
comic
comic
book
book
voice.
voice. I like that. I'm gonna call his comic book voice.
Because we already talked about this before. Like, why would anybody 50 is the bear? Don't poke the bear.
So
Right or
we
wrong, just
talked
don't
about
do it.
this. We talked about this. We said it was a different situation. It's like we didn't understand. We had to get
Right.
we were
It
fucking
just
with this dude.
happened.
Yeah, it just keep happening. So T.I. he invited 50 to a battle, do a versus, I guess. And I don't know. I don't know, man. So he asked for that. 50 said, "Nah, I don't fuck with snitches." And he started putting out all this other content. It's funny as fuck, man. But
It's comedy because again, it's all online. We don't need to see this shit.
we don't need to see all this shit at all. So yeah, he do all this. And Tip, he said, "Well, fuck it. I ain't no meme. I'm a music man." So he started making diss songs.
And I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that
cool
part.
with that. I'm cool. But then his family got, he got a family now.
Yeah,
so,
but I mean,
you can't control the kids. Hey, nigga. So someone
grown,
come
so
at
they
you,
gonna do
start
what they
shooting.
do.
Yeah, they gonna fucking before you do. You got the kids now. You can. That's I ain't got no shorties, man. I wish I did have some little shorties come out blasting before
Fucking
I pop,
little
pop, yeah,
Megatrons?
nigga.
Hell nah.
Yeah, nigga. Yeah, nigga.
Fucking little ass Megatrons.
Yeah, nigga,
Terrifying.
little Megatron. Yeah,
Little
little
gremlins.
Rumble and Frenzies. Little Rumble and Frenzies. Go on, get them.
Hell nah.
Nah,
but that's
what
it's
happened.
good. It's good. So that part is good because like
It's
we was just talking about, they took it to the
sport.
They took it to the music.
Yeah, they took it to the music. It's good.
But I'm also who wants to see verses anymore?
It's a money thing, bro. He want to make money.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. People, because I know people will go watch it. Money. But did anybody? But
that's like, just asking. Hey, man, I want to make money. I want to make a collab with you real quick. You know what I mean? Make
say that. Say that.
Make some money with you.
Say that, and then again, that should be private conversations.
And that should be private
because then there wouldn't be no egos for you to have to defend publicly.
Yeah.
You know, like you pull your man.
I'm talking to the egos so we can make the egos work and make some money together.
But you can't out ego 50. You can't out ego 5th.
You can't do that.
You can't. Like everyone has tried. There is not a person.
I didn't think he was going to rap though. I didn't think he was going to say nothing on bars though. I didn't think he didn't say nothing. So
50, remember 50 came in the game eating niggas up.
You know, like it is what it is. It's just, yeah. So
he named names from the beginning. He named names.
So 50, it's time passed. We all chilling. It's this week. It's just like, wait a minute, what's this?
Mm-hmm.
This dude do the theme song of his new Power Show series and shit, man. And yeah, man. And this is so hilarious because you know when shit is intentional. You know, as an MC, how you could write something that's just line based. Like, all right, I don't care what the fuck I say, but this motherfucking bar right here is the bar. Like, I don't care what else I say on this song.
I said this.
But this bar is going to be what it is. Because that bar don't even fit the song structure. What the fuck the song could have been. Like, this nigga said this line.
He just threw it in there. 50 is a fucking...
Your daddy had your mama eating every box in the land. Like, dude.
What are you talking about?
So, like, Fifth, you funny as fuck, dude. So that's going to be on the Power Show. So every time that shit come on, motherfuckers going to be bumping this song because it's a dope beat. It's a dope hook. And yeah, you know,
and it's a very, so now we get into the conversation about okay, this is fun, right? But at the end of the day, I'm pretty sure that depending on how you look at it, T.I. is spitter. We know Tip can spit.
Tip has some bars for him.
But
He responded.
songs. I don't know. I don't think anybody can out song Fifth at this point.
I don't think. What do you mean out
Like hit,
song?
like just put a song and then hit the club and it becomes that thing quick. Ti can do it, but I don't think he can
Ti
outdo Fifth.
can't. Ti got those big capabilities. I ain't gonna
Nah,
say.
when was the last time?
Say he's not.
Fifth still do it. I don't know if Ti still do it.
He's trying with it. He see, this is all he dropping an album too, dude.
Well,
So
yeah,
this
that's
is
what I'm saying.
all
This is all to get the
promotion for
attention
his
on
album.
him.
Yeah.
I mean, same thing that happened with everybody's Invincible MC. You know,
Yeah.
like that
Wait.
was all for an album.
Oh,
It wasn't a
Kendrick.
real. Yeah, it was just for the album. He had to release an album, and for apparently,
So you spar with someone, get that attention.
yeah, let me get that attention. You know, and I mean that's the tactic because the industry. Because look, in that world, if you're an industry cat, then you have to sell a lot of records for it to matter. On the independent level, when you in control of your own media and you are the only person you got to pay because you prepay for everything else. So after you pay off your debt, you good. That's different money. If I
So
sell 10,000 records, I'm good. But if you sell 10,000 at TI or 50 level, you flopped.
yeah, you flop.
You in the red. You
Madam
got debts.
Weapon. You Madam Weapon right now, man.
Yeah, you Madam Web.
You Madam Weapon, bro. You don't
Shit.
expect that to happen. So at this time, Ti. So it's funny you said that he's copying, he's mimicking the Invincible MC traits because even the way they was doing the songs and stuff, they was dropping them heavy, boom, 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 and you picking the battle, you picking a specific motherfucker, and yeah, it's the same. It's the same thing. And actually, with the battling, you trying to, of course, discredit the man and everything else disrespect that comes into line with both of them. You know what I mean? But I feel like 50 got drawn into it, and
But here's the plot twist, G. The plot twist is that Ti actually went to him behind the scenes and said, "Hey, let's make some money right quick," and this is the result.
well, that's
Because
it.
I think I told you before that I'm 100% behind the belief that 50 and Jay had a conversation behind the scenes, and they worked together during that beefing period to make money. And
They was
Kanye and
promoting
Fifth.
shoes.
Yeah, because they both had fucking Reeboks at the same time.
Yeah, at the same time.
Like, what the fuck? Like, y'all both got the deal?
Yeah.
Or did y'all work together because y'all was on some money shit and y'all used that to sell shoes and get your names and you know what I'm saying? Like
And the
this
Kanye thing,
Kanye and 50, yeah, they
personal.
both releasing and
just,
there's like, you know, healthy competition, but Kanye
going
wasn't
on.
gonna battle him, so they did it a different way.
It's
I'm
like
gonna sell more.
Doom versus Doomsday. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
They
it's
both.
just that's what it
Like,
is.
why both of these movies gonna drop in December, nigga? Well, you could have pushed that Doomsday to August or June, July, bro.
They
and
dropping
made,
on the same day too, right? Because Doom is
yeah,
taking
man.
over all the IMAXs.
Goofy as hell, man. You could have
Yeah.
had. Now
The fans
thinking
are
about
suffering.
it, yeah, it's goofy as hell. It was like the Breakfast Club leaving YouTube and going to Netflix. So this iHeartRadio deal is interesting because you know, we thinking motherfuckers getting the bag and shit, but it does alienate your audience.
Are they no longer on YouTube? Is that what's happening?
They're no
So they
longer.
can
All
only
their
watch it on
content
Netflix.
only could be on Netflix. That's the deal. So you know the people who usually, and even there is a shift of the YouTube algorithm, even in my opinion, because even when I'll be looking, hey, YouTube, I'm a
There's
YouTube
a
nigga.
vacuum.
You
There's
know
a
what I mean?
vacuum.
So you find all this certain shit you be looking for. All right, Breakfast Club, they interviewed so and so. I'll check this out. You know what I mean? You add that shit to the side. Got this little podcast here and there. You know, and then your YouTube other shits. What I have a YouTube thing. You know what I mean? So you know, once those things did hit, because he's not the only one. There's other podcasts as well. Once those podcasts hit, all that information and shit goes on to Netflix.
So
And
it's no longer. So they deleted it from YouTube.
Yeah, and delete it from YouTube, and you can't have this shit on it. If you do something, it gotta be something
Something
totally
unique
different.
and standalone.
Yeah,
Okay.
you gotta do something like that. So there's people who was watching them on YouTube who haven't transitioned to the thought of going to Netflix and going to Netflix for a podcast. Some people has accumulated the thing and just press play and let it go because they're going on with their day at the crib or whatever's.
Mm-hmm.
Some people haven't. They go to YouTube for all that shit. You know what I mean? They go to Netflix for the movies. War Machine. I'm going to check that out. I haven't checked
Right.
it out yet, but I heard mixed things. I'm going to check it out. Next time you see me, I'll have a review for that. But yeah, but shit like that. You know what I mean? They haven't fully transcended to listen to podcasts in that format, on that format yet. So people feel alienated, and Breakfast Club in particular, because old girl came out and said it. You know what I'm saying? That some people, because they miss
You
saying the
talking about Tiffany?
comments. Nah, not Tiffany, the motherfucking Jess. Less hilarious.
Oh,
Just hilarious.
Jess.
Yeah, yeah.
Are you talking about
So
on the show? Okay, I was talking
on the
about.
show. So
Okay.
no. I mean currently. So I mean, so people has been complaining. So I just brought that up of like, what do you do with your content when it is built on one thing and you go to another platform? And
I mean, it's when you get into, again, we're back to the conversation about when you get into business. And are you considering your fans? Or are you considering your bag? Get your bag. I think the biggest conversation is that if you go into a paywall situation, that's healthy, and you should, because everybody deserves to get paid for what they do.
right.
I think that YouTube, their pay scale is not equivalent to Netflix, obviously. I think the bag is different, but I think the fans will benefit in the long run with the Netflix transition, because now we're approaching a different tier of presentation. Hopefully, if everybody's doing their job, when the bag increases, the production level should increase. The people that come on the show, you should have a greater reach, because now
Yeah.
you got a different power structure behind you that can afford to put bigger, better artists, greater artists, obscure artists on your platform. You know, that's a part of the game, that progression. Yes, fans will feel slighted, but at the same time, no one felt slighted when Kendrick Lamar went from Bandcamp to where he went, right? Nobody felt slighted. Nobody cared. When Kendrick got signed to the big Dre and that little period happened and all that, it was part of the game. That's what happens. Now now I got to pay shitloads of money for his tickets to his concerts. Okay, because they was a fan. If you're a fan, then you should want to pay for the content. And if that means you got to have a Netflix subscription to watch somebody that's providing a service, providing you entertainment, pay for that shit. So, notwithstanding the whole, it's free on YouTube, whatever, man, pay for your content. Pay for people's skill sets and their crafts and support them. And you should have been doing that anyway. I think that's where I stand on it in that sense, because it's necessary, for people to be able to do their art, and they need to get paid to do it.
Absolutely. If you can make the deals and do what's best for your brand, of course. Do what's best for yourself. Do what's best for your culture. I don't care if it's selfish or not. It is what it is. It's just going to be shifts of the tide, because at the end of the day, especially in this situation, this Clear Channel shit, you can get fired from them niggas. You know what I mean?
Yes,
Look
you
at
can.
Ebro and all them motherfuckers. Now they
Yes.
jumping on YouTube after they was dissing YouTube. So it's kind of the reverse
Well,
shift.
see, that's the
how
cycle.
things change, right?
That's the cycle, because YouTube is the grounds for indie artists,
Right.
for the indie productions.
Right.
And that's a whole universe unto itself. Indie creators in general, whether it's MCs, musicians, podcasters, that's the indie world. That means we're self-producing. We're pulling money out of our pocket and time out of our day to do these things. We're doing research to have information to provide on these shows. Now, after that's said and done, when our audience gets to a certain level, but the money don't match, we're not able to increase the productivity. So what happens? You have to then either find your deal or find your sponsors.
So
See
in
what I'm
other
saying?
words, WFNG Fly Nerd Radio will be on Netflix, and you'll find us there.
Right. That's basically
Find
what
us
it's
there,
saying.
niggas.
Yeah, but that's
All
the
the
truth
Fly
though. That's what it
Nerdians.
is. You got to follow the development, follow the progress. As an artist gets bigger, they're gonna be able to command greater dollars for concerts, and the tickets are gonna cost more, bigger venues. That just come with the game. If you about the culture, hold on. If you about the culture though, you'll be like Prince. He did the large shit, but then he would go to the hole in the wall. You got to bring balance. I think that not having a presence on YouTube at all, unless it's contractually restrictive, and I would never sign a deal like that. Like my Netflix deal would not restrict my brand from being able to have a different version of it. Like, you know how we do different versions. We got flies on the
Oh
wall over
yeah,
here. We
absolutely.
got this over there. We got that over there.
Well, we're a creation hub, so you know what I mean. There's a little bit more with us because
We
you're
do we
just
do
not
different
you
deals.
doing the shows. Yeah, we gonna do different deals and do different shebang boobops for
Yeah,
that
yeah.
particular project.
But
So
yeah,
we
that's still
hustle,
important.
we pimping projects.
There you go. That's a good way to
Pimping
describe that.
projects, baby. So, speaking of Department of Justice, started a civil antitrust trial against the concert industry of Live Nation because they monopolized the market,
Hmm.
dropping up prices for consumers. So this became a
Allowing those
civil thing.
the scalpers to take control, because that's really what happens. Live Nation
Yeah,
sells tickets to the scalper sites, and the scalper sites charge ridiculous prices, and
up
then
it
they
up.
allow those prices to translate to the actual Live Nation site,
Yeah, yeah,
which is
yeah,
insane.
yeah. That's
Like, where
nuts.
they do that at? If the ticket was $30, the ticket fucking $30.
$30, not $250.
Not just because a
For
scalper selling
for
over
the
there for 250.
nosebleeds, my nigga. For the nosebleeds. Like fuck
See,
out of here.
that's that oil math again. Like,
Yeah.
why? Because they selling it over there. Why
The
you got to
Steiner
sell it?
math. Yeah.
It's Steiner
Hey,
math, right?
hey. Pull out your chalkboards. We with the oil math today, baby.
Ooh-wee.
Hey.
Like, what's
Oh,
up?
what?
Like, what's happening? Like, give me something. So yeah, the lawsuits is out there because now we're starting to see where these greedy mofos are impacting the success of the people who are really trying to do a good deed.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so now they have to speak up and they have to shut this shit down because if the consumer suffers, when like the price of eggs is too fucking high and the price of gas is too high, guess what's not gonna happen? I'm not buying tickets to your fucking show. You see what I'm saying? I'm not. Can't do both.
I want to see Sade.
Right. You know what I'm saying? I can't do both. And so that means that they gonna have to do something about that, because now what the increase in prices and the necessities is gonna choke the creative spaces because people can't do both. But we need our shit. So people used to do Netflix by need. Okay, I'm gonna get Netflix this month and I'm gonna cut it off after I binge this show.
Cut it off after I watch this season. Boom.
Yeah.
That's how you bounce from subscriptions.
But that's why they do things. But that's where, like you was talking about it, you get on Netflix and now you got this conundrum where people want to see your shit, but they can't afford it. But they also deserve to be paid. I'm gonna put, like, Fly Nerd Group is on Netflix. I'm going to still give you something on the low.
Oh,
over here on
y'all gonna
YouTube.
get the goodies out. I'll be,
You know what I'm
man,
saying?
just let me get the Netflix bag and then
Yeah.
EMF dooming it. Like
Right. Even if we on YouTube with masks on and you Ronald Reagan and I'm Jimmy Carter shit. You know what I'm saying?
Buy that for $1.
But nah, like I think it's a real interesting struggle because the cost of living, shout out to Phil, cost of living over here, but you got these things you want to do, and these people got to eat. Am I not good? Like, I want to spend money on your tickets to your show. I want to spend money on your streaming to pay you as an artist. But this other shit that's going on, they got to get a handle on that. So these lawsuits, Nintendo suing, them suing Live Nation, this is all about bringing balance to the equation so that the Steiner math don't get so far out of control that this nigga did 1,000 push-ups on stage instead of wrestling. Like, what we talking about? You know what I'm saying?
Let me show you something.
You know? And I'm just getting warmed up.
Just
Get out of here.
I'm just getting warmed up. Shout out to Danhausen, man. You ever heard of Danhausen?
Who is Danhausen?
He's this like wrestler personality. He was presented on WWE Elimination Chamber. And he kind of remind me of Vin Gully. He remind me of Vin Gully. Yeah. He like the Vin Gully wrestling and shit. And he funny around because we be saying this shit. He be like, and you are cussed. he curse you and then like you lose your title and all type of shit. Like, oh, this shit funny. So it's like, oh, Duke got powers and shit. I'll fuck with
Yeah, you
that.
gotta watch out.
Yeah, you gotta watch these niggas because you could be cussed, and you don't want to fall into those traps. But
Hey,
that's
that's
just a funny,
hilarious.
funny little segment.
This you said he does son of Sven Gulli, the grandson of Sven Gulli, because Rich Coles is
Yeah,
the son of Sven
grandson.
Gulli.
Shout out to Rich Cole, Chicago.
That's a legend,
Got me
bro.
cool.
Like y'all remember Captain Lou Albano when he played like Super Mario?
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like that was we had that, but Chicago had Rich Coles who did the Coles Zone after school,
Yeah.
and that was dope.
That was dope.
You know, and then he was son of Sven Gulli on the weekends and shit. So he had
Yeah.
two different shows doing two different things, showing us the cartoons after school and the Three
showing us
Stooges
those
and shit.
Three Stooges and horror movies and shit
Yeah,
like
he was a fly
kind of like
nerd.
Elvira. Yeah, he was a fly nerd indeed because he know it all the horror shit, all the comic book
All the
shit.
nerdy shit, all
He's
that.
a nerd. He was straight up nerd.
Speaking of fly nerds and original fly nerds, shout out to Dale and Hyro. They coming through to Chicago. I think next week, right?
Yeah, pretty soon. Next week they will
Or the week
be
after, yeah.
I gotta look it up for the exact date and time and location, but they are coming here and they got tickets on sale. So go ahead and cop that if you want to check out Dale. Shout out to Dale. He is one of the original Fly Nerds, cousin of Ice Cube. If y'all didn't know, he's a little cousin of. I don't know if he's the little cousin, big cousin, but he
little cousin.
He Ice Cube's little cousin. He put him on and shit. And I remember his second album, No Need for Alarm, looked like the comic book cover. And shit, you know what I mean? He had the little Marvel, the little
price tag and little thing that tells you what issue it was.
Yeah. That joint. I was like, oh, this dude. Fool.
Listen, y'all need to understand how long this Fly Nerd shit been around. Like Fly Nerd is a legacy that goes back to the original man. Like Dusable, Jean-Baptiste Point Dusable was a Fly Nerd.
Yeah.
You know, we gotta really understand when y'all fucking with Fly Nerd, y'all fucking with a legacy of originality and creativity and dexterity. Culture capsule curators. This has been a thing. Y'all favorite people in all spaces. Everybody loved Dwayne Wayne.
Yeah.
Everybody loved Dwayne Wayne. Everybody watched What's Happening. Used to crack up at Raj.
Yep.
Come on.
Yep. Original Fly Nerds.
The original Fly Nerds. These guys been around. Everybody watched Coach Eats and Preach run them streets.
Yep.
Fly Nerds. Don't sleep. Hey man, like
you the Black Parker Lewis. We don't lose, nigga.
There you go. There you go. So yeah, man, embrace when we bringing you this. Just understand that we're doing this in the name of a long legacy of flyness, of fly nerdiness.
And nerdom.
We do this shit, man. This is not something that we just, this wasn't just for fun. This is really us providing a space for culture to thrive and for information to flow, edutainment. Right. We want y'all to be entertained, but we want you to be educated as well. And so shout out to y'all for continuing to listen and continuing to expand and build with us. And tell a friend who tells a friend, and each one teach one. Just keep spreading the Fly Nerd news and letting people know we here. We will continue to be here. And be prepared. Season 2 of Flies on the Wall is coming. We'll let y'all know when that's going to be debuting, but it's this year. Also, there's another platform that we are going to be introduced to soon. Stay tuned for that. That's right around the corner. That's going to be on point. I want to give a shout out to J2 and Rays for the Sure Shot.
Sure Shot.
The Sure Shot is a dope. It's on Southside Radio Live, and that's their bi-weekly show. It's a great, man. They be playing some gems. If y'all know Race or J2, that's all you need to know.
They got crates. They got
ears.
And they got ears and crates, and they know what they're doing, and they're sound providers and curators in their own right. So yeah, shout out to Race, Super Sounds in general. That's family, extended family right there. You know what I mean? And shout out
Shout
to
out to
Social
Pugs
Power
and
45. Shout out
Audacity.
to
They
Bugs.
just released
Yeah,
that dope
yep.
ass. That project is sick.
Smoker's Jacket, man.
Smoker's
I'm
Jacket.
so proud to be a part of that. That was one of the times when I came back to Pugs. Was like, hey man,
What we doing?
hey man, got a camera, man. You want to shoot some videos and shit, Pugs? Hey Pugs,
The
what
way
you
you
doing?
said that
Shoot
reminded me
video.
of Beavis and Butt. You want to shoot some videos?
You want to shoot some videos? Got a camera. You want to shoot some videos, Pugs? Like, so all right, man, let's do it, man. So now this was like the string of videos that I took very pride into doing because for one, I like the song a lot. I do with Pugs
Mm-hmm.
and Audacity is a Kenny Keys beat. And I think, man, this
Ooh, that
one
shit is slick.
yeah, that shit sounds so soulful, dude. And the way Pugs Grayson and the way that
Oh,
Audacity was singing on it.
he was surfing that
Yeah,
wave,
man.
bro.
That's a dope ass record to
That
me. So,
is.
I like to do shit where I like, you know what I mean? I like when my comrades give me shit to do. And when I hear this shit, I'm like, oh man, dude, we about to shoot this shit up. So, Pugs with his creativity had a little model on set. Bring my mind. But anyway, yeah, she was there, and then we shot out, and then shot that Audacity. We shot a few scenes. Oh, not Brittany Carter, but Brittany. Damn, I keep forgetting these names, man. But
You know
little
who you
singer
are.
chick, yeah, you know who you are, man. We was shooting this shit. We had fun. We went to the park. We was shooting, smoking, taking care of business, man. We had a good time. That was one of my favorite shoots I ever done with Pugs, and the song still lasted a day. When you see the video, you be like, yeah, that shit still hit. That shit still hit, man.
Yeah,
Like,
that's a
that
gem.
shit still
That's a
hit.
gem.
Woo!
Shout out to y'all
We
for that
got
shit.
one. Got one. PC Productions, Pugs and Cars. So that bring memories to me, and I have fun shooting that shit, and I have fun being a part of that. And even if I ain't rhyming on it, you get those fresh visuals. That's me, and that's how I like. You know what I mean? That's why I say sometimes the background dude be the best dude cooking, because you wouldn't even seen that shit if it wasn't for me. So you know what I mean? So I take
So
credit of that.
shout out
And
Cosmo Galactus, Cos the shooter.
word up,
The
Cos the
shooter.
shooter.
But yeah, double entendre with that shooter shit.
Yes, sir. Always.
But yeah, man, this has been a great episode. Once again, thank you all for tuning in and listening. We appreciate it consistently. Shout out to those who, when we see y'all outside, y'all be pulling up and so excited to talk to us about this nerdy shit. I love that shit.
I
I
love it,
really do.
man.
I
I
love
love
it.
it.
That shit's
Keep it
great.
up, man. I love it.
We're gonna continue to have these great conversations.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, any last words or anything you like to say?
Nah, man, just be prepared for Chicago summer because it's coming, man.
Scary Movie 6 trailer dropped. If you haven't checked that out, check it out. Mortal Kombat 2 trailer dropped. The Lanterns dropped as usual. People's talking about it. And Invincible season 4 trailer dropped. And I seen this little thing online. Michael J. White as Bishop. That picture looked cold. He was a picture of him talking to Wolverine. I was like, man, that shit look kind of cold, man. But
Michael J. White as Bishop.
Yeah, that's Bishop. I was like, that
Okay.
Bishop look kind of dope. And y'all always talk about height. He was taller than Wolverine, so
He's
Wolverine
definitely
was
taller
shorter, you
than
motherfuckers. So yeah, the
you talking about
tall
Hugh
ass
Jackman
Hugh
Wolverine,
Jackman
right?
ass. Oh, I'm tall. Nah, nigga, we need short Wolverine so it can look accurately in photos, you dumb fucks. But that's just Cosmo. Cosmo Galactus, Fly Nerd in charge. I ain't got shells. I got shit to talk about, but we'll be going on for 3 hours.
Nah, we'll save it because we got shit to do for Monday.
Yes, sir. So I
Yeah, and I'm Amby Warhol. You know who it be, and you know who it is. Always
I'm
and
coining
forever.
the phrase Fly Nerdians. I like Fly Nerdians.
Fly Nerdians.
Yeah.
Like Fly Nerdians is dope.
Yeah, I like that. All right. So I'm sorry to cut you off. What was you saying?
No, I'm good. That's good.
Cut off his intro, y'all. I'm so rude. I'm an Aries.
The outro.
Yeah.
So, that's it. Just the outro. No,
Outro.
it's just the God in the fresh. I'm gonna call myself the low fly today because we on our low life talk. But yeah, that's that.
Word up. We're the Fly Nerd Group. Thank you for tuning in, all Fly Nerdians, to WFNG Fly Nerd Radio.
Peace.
until we meet